Can't believe I believed everything we had was last. So young and naive of me to think she was from your past. Silly of me to dream of one day having your kiss. Love is so blind, it feels right when it's wrong. I can't believe I fell for your schemes. I'm smarter than that. Young and naive to believe that with me you're a changed man. Foolish of me to compete when you cheat, we're lose women. It took me some time, but now I'm moved on. Because I realize I got myself and it's all I got in the end. That's what I found out, and it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on I'm gonna be my own best friend. Be myself and it's all I got in the end. That's what I found out, and it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on I'm gonna be my own best friend. Controlling, and you say that you love me, but you don't. Your family told me one day I would see it on my own. Next thing I know, I'm dealing with your 3 kids in my home. Love is so blind, it feels right when it's wrong. Now that it's over, stop calling me. Come pick up your clothes. Ain't no need to front like you're still with me. All your homies know, even your very best friend tried to warn me on the.
Welcome back, everybody. It's me. It's the real ZJE313, and I'm pretty sure everybody can hear how excited I am just off my tone right now. But before we continue, make sure y'all like, comment, and turn on the post notifications for any more upcoming NBA 2K24 news. To start things off right out the gate, we are in the first week of 2K news with gameplay with Pro Play. It is currently August the 16th, the day that I'm recording this, but there was a lot of things that was revealed today, or yesterday I should say, but it was a lot, and there's a lot that we're going to cover and a lot that we're going to review. So starting off with number 1, we got finishing. Now this is just the layup timing information. Y'all can feel free to go ahead and pause right here, go ahead and read whatever y'all gotta read, but I'm gonna just narrow it down real quick. From what 2K Intel basically gave us, it seems as if layup timing or layup with the meter on is gonna be a lot more important this year. It seems like it's gonna be a lot more of trying to time your layups, trying to figure out exactly how to perfect it. But it seems like we're gonna really need to figure it out this year and learn how to do it to the best to really perfect it, basically. Alright, still on the topic of finishing, we still have the dunk meter back in the game, and from what it's looking like, it's just gonna be either you green the dunk or you miss the dunk. Simple as that. Now you guys can go ahead once again and pause this, read this, completely finish it off, but all it's talking about is for new gen, the rim hangs, and basically just greening or missing a dunk. And like it's nothing more than that. The rim runners, all of the good slashers out there, you know, when it comes to online, anything that's real difficult, if you don't green it, it's basically just gonna come straight out of the rim. Simple as that. Moving on. Okay, now regardless of me having to sum it up for you guys, 2K Intel does come through to let us know that for both the layup and dunk meters, if you do have a pretty open lane, the green window is a lot bigger in 2K24, but it does end up shrinking whenever the traffic is a lot heavier on the drive. And also, when it comes to Hall of Fame and competitive online, you do have to green dunks in order to make them. Now, this report was directly from Mike Wang. Alright, now there were a lot of people who were asking a lot of different questions about it, and we're just going to get into some of the main points. But one of the main points was that there's not really a difference between the up down and down up on contact dunks. It just kind of depends on what you guys prefer doing. Now in 2K23, a lot of people, and basically the main way that people were doing contact dunks were going up down and just holding. Okay, now that we have majority of the dunking and finishing out of the way, now we need to move on to number 2, shooting and shot making. Now, when it comes to the shooting, there's a lot of things that people will like and a lot of things that people won't like. Now, for the people who won't like it, it's mainly the faders, because it did get toned down from what Mike Wang said. We're not sure if anybody's going to be able to learn it and break the game, but a lot of people will end up trying to do that, such as Steezo himself. But anyways, let's get into it. Okay, now when it does come to the shot timing in the rec or even in the city, both of those are green or miss. It's gonna be a lot of this within this 2K this year when it comes to dunking and when it comes to shooting. It's basically as simple as either you green it or it's just not going in. Simple as that. It seems to be a lot of things that's changed within the mid-range. A lot of different step backs, spins, euro steps, floaters, reverse, hop spins, quick scoops, things of that nature. A lot of things within the mid-range has been fixed, buffed. So hopefully a lot of the fundamental players are going to be able to, you know, mess with all of that stuff and see what they like, see what they can adjust to, because there's going to be a lot of different things going on within the mid-range this year. Alright, now this one here that I'm about to show is a big issue that everybody has been wanting to change for the longest, ever since it first started. Shot celebrations. Now, it seems to be that shot celebrations will be shown and provided on every single green, but it will have to be outside of the 15 feet mark. Everybody will have their green animation show as long as it is 15 feet out. First things first, giving a shout out to 2K Lab for the provided tweets coming in from Mike Wang. The variable shot timing has been toned down for 2K24. They have also changed the shot timing impact shooting attribute to shot timing stability, while also reporting that higher stability grades will further dampen the effects of fatigue/defense on your shot speed. And it was also reported that the opponents and teammates will not be able to see the shot meter online in NBA 2K24. Mike Wang also continues his tweets by sharing advice to go ahead and turn off the shot meter immediately when you learn your shot timing, because the shot meter, whenever it's off, does increase the green window by 20%. Moving on to shot contests, it does look like there is some change being told here by 2K Intel. It's told by Mike Wang in this tweet that there's a lot of change going on depending on the body movement, you know, the type of body language going on. There's a lot of changes, so make sure you guys are playing defense whenever y'all guarding the shot. Alright, and the last thing within jump shooting and shot making, Mike Wang is letting us know that within the jump shot creator, paying attention to the defensive immunity is like one of the main priorities whenever it does come to making your jump shot. Just something to go ahead and pay attention to whenever you're making it. It's going to benefit in some sort of way. Okay, for my actual last and final thing containing the shooting and shot making within NBA 2K24, Mike Wang also did report that whenever you do green and it touches green, just like that one right there, it is guaranteed. It has to touch it in order for it to be something guaranteed. It's going to happen anytime. It's going to be guaranteed for sure. Okay, now we're moving on to number 3, defense. Now, defense is one of the main things that 2K has been talking about since they've dropped news. It seems as if defense and lockdowns is going to be one of the main things that's going to set the game apart from all of the other games. Everybody's talking about it's going to be a really good game because of how good the defense is this year. From not sliding, from being able to move the proper way, bumping, taking adrenaline bars, you know, all of that stuff. It's just a lot of things that's really going to be making defense a whole lot better this year. Alright, and moving on to our very last topic of this video, we got dribbling. Now, dribbling, once again, there's some good and there's some bad, but the only bad thing that we have to deal with dribbling is this nigga.
Is this nigga serious?
Okay, alright, all jokes aside, one of the first things that was announced within dribbling was that the adrenaline boost is returning. It is going to be reworked, and it doesn't really affect dribbling this year, but it does end up affecting shooting. Now you guys can go ahead and just pause if you need to read it. To those who didn't go ahead and pause to read the provided text here, we're going to move right into the next thing. And one of the next things to be announced within adrenaline bars is that it will definitely affect the finishing this year, while also not really being able to lose adrenaline bars when in the backcourt. And for the last and final thing, considering dribbling, there are a lot of new control settings this year within just shots, layups, free throws, all of those types of things. There's a lot of different control settings this year that everybody will be able to just mess around, figure out what they're comfortable with, and just see what they like. Okay, that's basically kind of all of the news that was dropped in a way. Just some of the main key points to really just let everybody know, like some of the big stuff that's being told. But I also have some last few things to really just announce. And one of those things is that when it comes to the animations, there are some seasonal animations, but there's also a large majority from what's being told that will be available up on day one. And with these animations, there's a lot of different animations, way more than what was in all previous games. And it was also reported that the takeover has now been renewed and revamped. This is just gonna go ahead and make all players different. Hopefully it makes everybody different. Of course, there's gonna be things that's cheesy or just better than the rest, but apparently it's gonna be a lot different than how it was before. Okay, and with this video coming to an end, there's just one question that I have for you guys. What's something that you think should really be added into 2K24? Like, some people would like to see the 21 court just come back. You know, we already got crossplay. Hopefully that doesn't go ahead and go wrong. But with all of this new stuff coming in, like, what else could be new? We've seen things been said about the rec so far. Hopefully, you know, there's like, what, ranked rec or something like that, rec with randoms. There's a lot of different things that people would like to see added, but we also have weeks on weeks of things to be said before the game ends up coming out soon. We only have a few more weeks of news and a few more weeks until 2K24 does end up coming out, but let me know down in the comments, what would y'all like to see? Okay, here's the very last thing that I would like to ask y'all. Are y'all ready for the console wars? Because there was also one more thing announced that I didn't go ahead and share until now.
Another one was, will there be an indicator to differentiate between players on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S?
Yes, this was a popular one. So yes, there will be a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X and S indicator so that you can easily distinguish players on different platforms when you're playing in crossplay.
Alright everyone, that'll be it for this video. That's all the news that I got so far. There's probably going to be more news later on this week, probably later on next week, all of that stuff, and I will definitely be on top of every single bit of news that I can, gather all the information that I can get just so I can share it with y'all. Anybody watching this video right now, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope y'all enjoy the next video and the next video after that. Thank every single one of y'all for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.
Saying less on the peons. Let's go to Vegas and watch Celine Dion. Make them say what we on. You say no like you was doing it for eons. Funkin' I just